Hey, thanks very much for joining me. I'm Mr. Reality, and I've got psychic medium Liz Cross here. And a friend of mine sent me this on Twitter. It says three Danish Navy ships are converging on the Chinese vessel suspected of cutting a communications cable underground right now. Have you heard about this, Liz?
No, that's like breaking news. I'm not that into the news these days.
Right. Well, I don't know if it's going to raise the price of Danish or what, but apparently, let's see if we can get any more information. The Sea Lion 1 and the BSC submarine cables, which connect Finland to Germany and Lithuania to Sweden, respectively, were severed on November 18, 2024. Initial investigations suggested physical damage, likely caused by an outside force. So, could have been sharks, could have been the Chinese. What say
Ooh.
you?
So who's best to probe for this one? Should we probe the lines? Should we probe the ship?
It's up to you. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So let's probe the Chinese vessel. Okay, I have it here. Yes. What would you like to know?
Are they responsible for cutting this communication line?
Are you responsible for cutting any communication lines? No.
Are they investigating the cutting of this cable line?
Are you investigating the cutting of this cable line? No.
Are any of the occupants on your ship responsible for cutting this cable line?
Are any of the occupants on the ship responsible for cutting the cable line? Ooh. Are any occupants on this vessel responsible for cutting the cable line? No, but they know who's done it.
Okay, well, cat out of the bag. Let's hear it.
Who has done it? The Russians.
The Russians are responsible. So why are they in the vicinity if not to, are they trying to repair it? Are they trying to just, what are they doing there?
What are you doing there? Gathering evidence. Evidence of what? They're working with Russia here. There's something going on. Are you
Oh,
working with the Russians? Yes. And the Russians asked you to investigate? Yes. Why? I think the Russians have set them up.
you think the Russians are setting up the Chinese for this attack? Really?
Yeah, that's coming through. Do you believe that the Russians have set you up? They don't believe so. Let's probe Russia. Are you setting up like the Chinese vessel so it looks like they've cut this cord or these communication cables? That is exactly what they're doing. So they cut the cables, but they had someone else go by and investigate. They asked the Chinese to go investigate immediately, sort of after, which the Chinese. So, okay, here's the thing. Here's how it went down. We're getting word of some sort of interference or cutting of the communication cables in this particular area. Are you able to go investigate? And they said, yeah, we'll take a look. Okay. But prior, the Russians had gone by and cut it and they've scarpered, right? They've gone. And now it looks like the Chinese have done it. They did that on purpose, even though the Chinese don't realize that this is a setup. This is exactly what they've done.
What's the Russian motivation behind it?
What is the Russian motivation? What is your motivation behind this cable communication cutting? It's to shut off something. I mean, what are you trying to shut off? Why? This isn't the only one they're going to shut off. There's going to be multiple, right? There's going to be multiple shut offs and cuttings. Now, are these like internet or what are they?
I don't know. They're underground internet traffic communications in the region and other cables mentioned in the region. Yemen were affected and disrupting of internet communications in the Middle East, Africa, causing slowdowns and outages, increased vulnerability to cyber attacks potentially. The extent of the
Ooh,
damage is not known yet.
are you trying to are you trying to interfere and launch a cyber attack? I mean, they do that all the time. Yes. But are you trying to like scramble communications? Yes. Are you trying to intercept communications? They do all this all the time anyway. So what is the primary reason for cutting this particular cable, these cables, this area? What is it? They're gonna do more. This isn't the only thing here. They're definitely going to do more. Are you trying to make it look like that Europe is attacking you so you can launch an attack? Mm, watch this space. Seriously.
Interesting. We'll get more about it in the future. Thank you, Liz. Thanks, everybody.
Oh my goodness. This is not looking good.